Hello, good morning, beautiful people all around the world. You know, today I'd like to talk. I'm actually a grandma, so I'd like to give wisdom to the young folks and hope to us old folks. It's never too late to improve, to self-improve, and to learn. And with the beauty of today's world, even as grandparents, as people who are retired, there's so many possibilities. I'm really happy to be affiliated with a couple companies I work with, and I can do it right from home. It's absolutely beautiful. But one of the biggest things that we need to do is change our mindset, because we have so many limiting beliefs a lot of times from our childhood. I don't know if you were raised super strict. I actually lived in a war zone, and three daughters in the family were actually, wanted to check out on life already at 12. And so I have a sister still on the street somewhere. I don't know where she is, but she pretty much lost her mind. She's deep in addiction, and all we can do is pray for her. And you know, anyway, I'm going to go back to what I was talking about. But we have to change our mindset. So, I have my own home. It's I have about 50% worth of equity in it, and I have a pretty good credit score. I'm able to have a home for my daughter. I have a half acre, and none of that would have been possible if I had not changed my mindset. But you know what? I have so much more to accomplish. I want this house to be paid off. I want a little piece of land in Tennessee, and maybe like a tiny house there. So where my daughter Anaya lives. I want a place in Texas where my grandbabies are, and I want to be able to take them for weeks on end at the Disneyland Hotel and not worry about the cost. So anyway, in order to do that, I have to keep improving my mindset, improving my faith. I'm going to show you guys something I really like, and I probably should become an affiliate on Audible. I think I'm going to check and see how to do that today. But I'm not going to stop spreading wisdom before that. I'm going to go over here to my share screen. And I don't know why that always pops up. And I have it here. This is audible.com. And here's my library. And I have like The Power of One More, but in my never finished. David Goggins. I would really read some of David Goggins' books along with coaching from my coach named Shane. I would listen to David Goggins, and I have a library in my kitchen. So my kitchen is not just wasted time on doing dumb dishes. No, I'm listening. That's how I listen to every day. I have a little Amazon, the better one with a better volume right there in front of me. And The Greatest Secret, Roger Bryan. And I'm going to go on down because right now, of course, The Power, all this here, of course, Tony Robbins, Emotion Code, Toxic Mold, which was boring. I had to stop. No Matter What was great by Lisa Nichols. This is a really should read. Of course, Bob Proctor, but I'm going to keep going down to, I'm reading right now, is Gary Zubak, The Seat of the Soul. And I heard someone else recommend it on a podcast I was listening to, and I went to buy it because I don't have cable. No, I do have an Audible channel, but and I went to buy it and I saw I already had it. So I'm listening to it and it's absolutely amazing, and it kind of takes me back to how I was when I was younger, just so non-judgmental, and just, when you go through, I went through, a domestic violent relationship, a very severe one. I've had black eyes, broken noses. I stayed in that forever. And, I've been poisoned by toxic mold, just a lot of things, because I let myself be in a victim mindset. And you can go from victim mindset, and I was a victim, but even afterwards, my thoughts were still on the sorry, someone's, my thoughts were still on the trauma in my life, which creates more trauma. And someone's really messaging. So anyway, someone's let me turn this off. Um, when we think about our trauma and our past, it just keeps recreating it. And people aren't aware of that. And then we can become judgmental, which harms us too, or hateful. And I love this book because it talks about we can maybe see a child being abused or see an animal being abused, and we can report it. We can act on that. We can speak out for justice and defend the oppressed, but we don't have to stay in an energy of anger or hate. And I love that. This book is so good. And it talks about aligning our personality with our soul, because we can just get, the worst personality sometimes. And we have to, it's kind of like the fruits of the spirit, their kindness, their love, their peace. And that's our soul. And so anyway, I really like this book, and I may not, or you may not agree with all the teaching, but there's so much wisdom in there. I really love the wisdom I've learned. So this goes on and with books, How to Win Friends and Influence People, which is absolutely a great book I've listened to several times. And anyway, the Audible is so important, or reading books is so important. I have some issues with my eyes, and I just really I get bored, cleaning the kitchen and doing dishes. I'm kind of ADHD, and it's really difficult for me to organize sometimes. But when I'm listening to a book, and you can get the energy, and I think it's really important to never get too old or never get too successful to self-improve. I have so much I want to still accomplish in my life. And so that's why I'm working on being healthy. But please subscribe and like my YouTube channel. I want to get the word out. There's so much I want to teach and get here and teach. I'm just beginning. And I'll get a better mic. I'm going to improve on all this. But anyway, I just want to say God bless you. Have a great day. I'm in a hurry. I have to be at a specialist in Fresno. I like to get their diagnoses and then fix things myself, just like blood pressure was sky high. My blood pressure is normal now. I got the prescription, took it one day, and thought, I'm not going to do this. I read a lot about fasting, intermittent fasting. And the fasting causes something called autophagy. And autophagy actually heals our cells. It heals our body. And even intermittent fasting, we get a little bit of autophagy. And it's healing. It's not just about losing weight. I have lost 50 pounds in the last 3 years, 25 in the last 6 months. And I have 2 awesome coaches with the 2 businesses I'm in, and they're really teaching me so much. And it's actually free to have my coaching, and they assist me and will assist me in coaching you if you're in one of my businesses. So if you'd like help, if you're a caretaker, I'm calling all caretakers. It can be anxiety ridden, sometimes depressing. You get isolated when you're taking care of people in home. I have a rescue. I rescue a lot of animals here, and I take care of disabled. I have a small care home. And on top of that, I have 2 beautiful businesses that give me so much energy, and it's kind of like a link to the outside world. So if you're a caretaker of your stay-at-home mom, a stay-at-home grandma, you take care of your disabled husband, your disabled wife, you have a rescue. I'm here. Rescue for animals. I'm here. Let's join together. Like I said, I am just so happy, and I'd like to. I'm going to have my post on this YouTube channel, and please please join me, and let's help each other. The world is changing. The even if you're a beautiful couple and you're essentially you're still caretakers, you help take care of each other, but inflation no longer keeps up. I mean, inflation, our job wages, they don't keep up with inflation anymore. They haven't for a long time now. So people need extra money. They need to have passive income for the future. And this is definitely a way for that. And I have like I said, a couple great businesses. Um, so let's help each other out, and let's make sure we have our affairs in order in case, we were to die early. I help people with the term insurance. I help people with the most affordable healthcare products that you can get. I help people get their wills in place. And it's all very important. I'm not here to make a buck. I'm here to save you a buck and then make a reasonable amount of time for my effort, just like all of us. I help people with term insurance, and I make sure you have the best riders, terminal illness benefit, war inclusion, not exclusion. So I want to help you, and I'd like to coach you, and I'd like to be your friend now and on Facebook. And my other company, we're global, we're going around the world. It's awesome. But you can see that my link is below on this video. I'm going to have a couple links. I'll have my finance link if you'd like to check out a career in finance and not have to pay a huge student loan. Check that video out, check what you're interested in, and it just goes to my box and I'll get back to you. No spam, no charge, it's free. And also, if you'd like to have affordable healthcare products and possibly a business that will give you residual income, and it's not a get rich quick thing, neither one is. The finance is very lucrative and you can make great money right away. And there is a way to make a lot of passive income there too, with getting some professional licenses with the state and federal. And that includes a background check. But my other business, the health business, which is just launched in the last year, is almost 1 million people and members. But it's really a way to get in right now. It's exploding. I have several of the products. I'm getting more. They've really helped me with my health. I'm going to an MS specialist today, but I'm able to get out and walk. My blood pressure is normalized because of the health products I take. I'm not on any medications from the doctor. And, I have my term insurance with myself. I've done a refinance with my company, and I practice what I preach, and I guarantee you I'm a researcher and it's the best. I'm going to stop rambling, but let me help you. My pit bull is over here wanting some attention. Can you hear her? Oh, she let you hear. Are you talking to them? You want me off the computer? Okay, well, I better go. God bless you. Have a great day. Subscribe below, please. She wants out. Okay, I'm gonna let you out. Do you hear all my animals? They need my attention. That's the beauty of working from home. God bless. Have a great day and keep smiling.